Hello, everybody. This time I'm doing it with a face cam, but I'm gonna be doing a tier list, weapons only. Um, if I ever do a Legends tier list, it'll probably be right around the rank split. Now, bear this in mind, I haven't played in well over 4 days. I've been playing a lot of Assassin's Creed Valhalla and Valorant, but I mean, I'll probably like play it later today, or probably not, because I'm probably gonna stream. But anyways, when I did the Legends tier list, I took a long time. It was like a long video, so I'm gonna try to be quick. This one does have the hop ups weapons, but I think we're gonna skip those because those are a bit um subjective. Or we'll do the hop ups one. Why not? Uh, start off. We're gonna go in order, basically from R301 to like all the way to the SMG, Volt SMG. R301. It's literally one of the best guns in the game. High DPI. It's literally one of the best guns in the game. If if you're really bad with recoil stability, this is your go-to gun because literally you cannot, like, you could beam people with this gun. I've seen it happen in ranked, quick match. You know, I always see those clips, and R301 is like a really just one of the best weapons. R99. Now, I forgot to mention, one of the main reasons why I'm making this list is because I saw TSM's tier list for guns, and some of them I just did not agree with. And they said that the R99 is a C at best. I disagree 100%. I think I want to say it's an A weapon. I'm going to say it's A for now. I'll come back to it later. But for now, it's A. And next, we got the Bocek. Now, the Bocek with shatter caps. Hold on, let me do the Bocek first. Bocek overall, A tier weapon. The Bocek is literally, I told Josh, like, if you learn how to aim well, the Bocek is literally your best friend. And sometimes you don't have to be good with it. You just have to get lucky with the shots and the timing and the distance. And the Bocek, for how much damage it does, which, by the way, if you think it's OP already, it used to be way worse back then. Or not worse, it used to be way better because literally it would do like, I think 70 damage per body hit and over 100 damage headshot. Now it's like 61 damage to the body, 60 to the leg. I don't remember, but still overall a good weapon. And with Deadeye Tempo, it's an S tier weapon. Oh my god, if you don't know what Deadeye Tempo does, it basically, if you shoot your weapon in a rhythm, you time each shot, you could basically keep firing for days. Although I will say the only drawback to like the Bocek is ammo. Not everybody picks up the Bocek, so good luck finding Bocek ammo off of dead people. But I mean, it still makes up for, like, how much damage you do with each shot. If you're really good with it, ammo won't will be the least of your troubles. Now the Bocek with the shatter caps, although shatter caps is good, I don't really think it like makes it S tier. Obviously if you have both uh attachments on, both hop ups, you know, it would be like right here, or right here. I would argue maybe right here. But basically, if you don't know what shatter caps does, when you shoot hip fire, you don't aim in. Or you can aim in as well. When you shoot, basically splits the arrows into like pellets, you know? It's shatter caps. And it's okay. I mean, in control it was really good because hip firing somebody when they're up close, you could use shatter caps and then, just beam them from long range. But yeah, I think it's a good weapon. The Car SMG, I used to think it was like mid season 11, but then they added it to the rotation of the close quarters loadout in Control. Now I think it's a really good weapon. I think it's a really good, it's way better than the S. I'm gonna put the R99. I think, yeah, I'll keep the R99 at A minus, and this is an A plus weapon because holy shit, this gun is super good. And you know what? I owe an apology to Pitanko because he thinks this gun is really good as well, and I used to call this gun dog shit, but no, it's actually pretty good. My only issue with the gun is, or it's not really an issue, I guess it's just bad luck. Every time I have this gun, I literally run out of ammo, which is, you know, you might be thinking like, oh, how can you run out of ammo? You literally could use heavy and light. I don't know, it just happens. Devotion LMG by itself, mid. The Devotion used to be good. I feel like it got nerfed, and I don't know if it did. Between season 10 to late season 11 or mid season 11, because that's when I started playing again. But I mean, on its own, I think everybody would agree that it's a good weapon, but it just takes so long to charge. And Devotion makes it like a B tier weapon. It's good. It's just I'm not picking this up even if I have the turbocharger, because you know, it just runs out of ammo fast, and it's not really good at medium to long range. I mean, if you're good, you could use it you know, long range, or medium range too, but I don't see myself with like a 3x or 2x scope. The EVA 8, oh dude, the EVA 8 is tricky because sometimes it smacks you and sometimes it just doesn't work out. I guess that's like for everything, for every shotgun on this list, but I'm gonna give it C. I don't think it's D or trash. I'd probably give it a C minus. I'll probably keep it at the lower C. I think it's not that bad. It's not good either. It's just middle of the road. You know, if you pick it up, you know, you better pray to God you hit your shots. And if you do, you know, you'll take down your opponent. It's not that bad of a shotgun. I don't think it is. Ah, the flatline. They did my boy dirty, but not dirty enough. Oh, it's still an S tier weapon, baby. The only downside is that you have to craft it now. Other than that, if I see a flatline on a dead body, I'm picking it up automatically. Yeah, the flatline is such a good weapon. If you learn the recoil pattern, you're set. No complaints for the flatline. Other than that, it being in the replicator. The Havoc rifle alone, B. Turbocharger, A. I'd argue like maybe second to a tie with the SMG. The Havoc rifle, oh my god, dude, I've always loved using the Havoc with or without the turbocharger, and especially with the three. This is gonna sound weird, but I love using the 3x, and if I don't have the 3x, I'll use the 1x hollow. Oh my god, I don't know what it is. I just love using the gun with either of those two sights, and there's not really a recoil pattern. You know, it's very easy to use. It'll probably get nerfed, unless it already did. I haven't seen. I don't know if the gun's been patched. Next, we got the Hemlock. The Hemlock on its own, probably a B tier, a B minus maybe. And with the boosted loader, it's probably hold on, let me remix. Fuck the Devotion. I don't know. Yeah, fuck the Devotion. The Hemlock, oh dude, it's a good gun, and I forgot the guy. I want to credit some TikTok, some guy on TikTok. If I find it right now, I'll credit him. on the screen. You'll probably see it like but the Hemlock is actually surprisingly good. I've been using it recently from when I was playing. And I was telling Pitanko too, like, dude, I think the Hemlock is not that bad. I have no complaints. I don't know what to say. I guess the only thing I would complain is that I wish the boosted loader was like a little bit better. But I guess the only complaint I have with it is probably the recoil. For a burst weapon, is this the only burst weapon? I think it is. Am I mistaken? There's no way this is the only burst weapon. There's no way. Oh wait. No, the prowler. Um for a burst weapon, if they could increase the not the recoil, the rate of fire a little bit, it'd be better. It'd be way better. Kraber, S tier. It is so hard for me to use, but when I do hit my shots, very, very good. All right, next longbow. Dude, they did my boy dirty. Dirty. I would put it right here, but I feel like that's being too nice. I'll probably put it behind the Bocek. Is it better than the R99 though? You know what? I'm gonna put it B plus for now. I think the longbow. When I was using it in season 11, I was having so much fun with it. I would pick it up instead of the Sentinel, and I would use a 6x scope. Pitanko and Josh roasted me for that, but I like using the longbow with the 6x, and I would use it in control as well. Overall, it's a good weapon. I would put it A tier, but now you have to get it from a care package, and to buy it, or not a care package, a replicator, and for you to craft it, it just drops the value in it, in my opinion. If I could swap this with the Sentinel, I'd be way happy. I'd be super happy. Next, we got the Mastiff with dual shell or just alone. The Mastiff alone, better than the Devotion. The Mastiff with dual shell, I mean, it's the same thing, just slightly better. You could just reload faster. The Mastiff is pretty freaking good. I don't have any complaints for it. It's just not that strong. Compared to the PK, it's not that strong. But, you know, I guess my only issue with it is that it's more horizontal and like spread aim than like vertical. It's not versatile. Vertical. I'm retarded. I don't know, but it's okay. It's okay. It's an okay gun. The L-Star, better than the Devotion. Get that right there. It's a middle of the road weapon, dude. I keep telling everybody the L-Star is not that bad. It really isn't. I don't know what's the hate for. The L-Star is good at what it does, pissing people off when you kill them with it. It's just, I don't know. It's not that bad of a weapon. It's like obviously you're not gonna pick this up in ranked because you literally use something else. But the L-Star, you know, fucking is a troll. Is a meme weapon. I don't know. I heard it was good when it was a care package weapon though. But that was long ago. Mozambique, D tier on its own. Hammer points. This might surprise a little bit some people. I think it's a B minus weapon. It's slightly worse than the Devotion with turbocharger. The Mozambique on its own is pretty dog ass, but not dog ass to be trashed here, because it has served me well many times. And ever since they brought back hammer points, Luis was trying to get me on the hype of hammer points using the Mozambique, and I gotta say, I can see why. It's honestly not that bad of a weapon when you put on the hammer points, but on its own, it's not good. Not even putting 3 more bullets into the mag. um can help it from staying down here. But when you put in hammer points, yeah, that's pretty good, pretty good. Alternator. Alternator is better than these two weapons right here. And some might be confused because it's not the care package weapon anymore that everybody remembers, but it's still a good weapon in my opinion, and I still enjoy myself using it. Yeah, I've always said, like, it's just the overall well-rounded weapon. Literally no recoil. It's like the Spitfire. Literally no recoil whatsoever. But sometimes that can mess you up. I'm not gonna lie. P2020 trash. Hammer points, I mean, it's literally it's a trash weapon, man. I hate the P2020 so much, and I get mad when I get destroyed by a P2020 with hammer points. Again, if you use the P2020, you're either a huge asshole to your teammates because you're deciding to throw by using a P2020, or you have the biggest goddamn cock on this earth for hitting your shots with the P2020. It's probably the first option. PK. On its own, A-tier weapon, maybe. No, it's a B plus. And then with kinetic feeder, it's A minus. The thing is, I would put it up there, and I've said it before, and I've told new players too. I've told my friends, I've told new players playing with randoms, playing with Josh, because you know, when he started playing, and I've told viewers on stream, which, by the way, go follow my Twitch, link is down below. It's either the best weapon in the game or it's the worst weapon in the game, depending on where your reticle is. Because if you fucking hit them in the leg, it does like 9 damage, sometimes 7. But if you really time it right, you could hit them. You could crack their shield. You know, you could hit them for 99. So it's either a really bad weapon or a really good one. So I think this is a fair placement because of the inconsistency. The Rampage LMG. I think that's a fair spot. And a lot of people might disagree with this. And to those people, I say, screw you, this gun is not that gun. Or not that gun. It's not that good. Yeah, it's not that fucking good. Even with when you put in a thermite grenade in this shit, it's not even that good as well, because it lasts what, like a whole ass mag? That's trash. A Sentinel charged up is way better than this thing when it's charged up. Yeah, I don't think it's that good. Argue with me in the comments, I don't care. Prowler. D tier. Better than the Mozambique. The Prowler used to be good when it was automatic. Nowadays, nobody picks it up unless you have the Battle Pass skin from Season 11, which I do. And if it's the only gun that's on the floor, then, you know, I guess you pick it up because, you know, what else do you have? But other than that, I think it's a pretty bad weapon. Yeah. RE45. Better than all of these weapons with hammer points? I would argue it's probably up here. Again, hammer points, if you don't know what it does more damage when it's flesh damage. So that means like or is it flesh damage? Oh, I don't remember. Or is it more damage to shield? I think it does more damage to the flesh. So when their shield is cracked and they don't have any shield, I think it does more damage to your opponent. And, you know, like I said about the P2020, I mean, you could use this gun if you pick it up. It's not that bad of a weapon. It actually has a higher fire rate than the R301, maybe the R99, And yeah, I mean, you put a 1x uh digital threat or a 1x HCOG or even a 2x, you could drop some body. You could farm damage with it. It's pretty good. Um, G7 Scout, dude. I used to think this gun was bad. I'm not gonna lie. I can see why it's a care package weapon, and I see why everybody wants it back. Actually, I'm gonna put it A minus because dude, it's a really good gun. Even with the burst, you can use the burst up close and use single fire from a long distance. I think it's a good weapon. I have no complaints with it, to be honest with you, other than that it being a care package weapon. Sentinel, this is gonna be tough. I knew this gun was gonna be so tough to rank because I have genuine. I could think of many pros of the weapon, and many cons. All right, I'll bite. On its own, it's a B minus. Yeah, I think it could stay right here. But with Deadeye's tempo, hmm, it'll go right here. I think this is a fair spot, and the reason why is because to charge it up using your shield cells, I don't know what it is that takes forever, but it takes for fucking ever. Not only that, every time I seem to use this weapon, is it just me or using the iron sights is better than using any sights at all? And I've seen a streamer Boom Razzle like use it with iron sights only, and it seems to be working because I don't know. Every time I find myself with a sight on this, I either I'm just so bad and I can't hit my shots, or it's not literally not working at all. But when I use the iron sights, I can hit some couple shots. I think this is fair. Although I will say in control, it was pretty fun to use with the 3x sight. Uh, Too bad we didn't have any shield cells because, you know, that would have been ultimately better. But I think this is fair. Some might say I'm being too generous. Spitfire, A tier weapon. No, actually, no, that's being too... That's mean. I think it's an S tier weapon. I don't think it will ever come out of the care package. It's literally... It's like this gun, no recoil whatsoever, but an LMG. And it does more damage than the SMG. Literally the most, if not... Yeah, okay, I'll keep it here. I was gonna say it was gonna be... I was gonna say, like, it might be better than R301, but considering it's a care package weapon, yeah, it's just... It's not better than these weapons, for sure. Wingman. Now, I did say that in the TSM video, I did not agree with some of their choices. This was one of them that I did agree with. Now, I don't remember the placement, but I did remember one of them saying that the reason why they ranked it, I think they ranked it B, is because of inconsistency. And what they mean by that is, like, this gun is just too accurate for it to be... It's literally sometimes hard to use. And I've seen it too, because I've seen myself, like, pop off with the Wingman, but sometimes I miss one shot and I start missing every freaking shot. Or I'll go on and off, like I'll hit him and then I won't hit him for like the next 3 times, and then I'll hit him in the leg again. So I think Wingman is better than most of these weapons. And then with the boosted loader, it's... I don't know, dude. It's hard to rank because people will get this weapon over most of the weapons up here, but again, it's the inconsistency. I don't know. I'll probably put it like this, just to make myself sane. Yeah, I think that's fair. 30-30. Lewis was telling me that he's been using the 30-30 recently for marksman weapon challenge, and he said it's not that bad, and I agree. I think it's a C minus weapon on its own. And then shatter caps, better than the P2020. with hammer points, and the dual shell better than all of these weapons. And here's why. The dual shell, it lets you reload faster, and sometimes you're burning through ammo with this gun, and I've noticed it. Just alone on itself is better than most of these weapons. I'll literally pick it up because it's honestly not that bad of a weapon. And if you don't know how to use it, or if you've ever wondered what does it do when you aim in and like the 3 bars fill up, basically it just charges the weapon faster. Not faster, it doesn't let you shoot, like the rate of fire doesn't change. It basically just shoots the bullet really fast compared to like if you shot it normally, the bullet will travel a little bit slower, if that makes sense. With shatter caps, you literally turn it into a shotgun when you hit fire, or when you switch to shatter caps. So yeah, I think that's fun. I think that's okay. Triple take. Oh, I love the triple take. Holy shit. But where would I put it? I think triple take is better than the Peacekeeper, and then this could go here because of the kinetic feeder. The kinetic feeder, basically when you slide, it just charges up what's it called, the charge time for the Peacekeeper and the triple take, because they're so much alike because of the choke. The triple take is really fucking good. It's a well-rounded weapon. I would put it up higher, but there's a little bit of inconsistencies. But yeah, I don't know what else to say, because there's literally fine in my opinion. Volt SMG, if you ask me in season 11, it would be like up here, but now that's a care package weapon, and you only get limited ammo. It's probably better than the Spitfire. It's a good gun. It's super well rounded. Dude, someone should count how many times I've said well rounded, but like the recoil's kind of meh. Sometimes like it like messes you up, sometimes it doesn't. But yeah, the Volt SMG, there's a reason why it's a care package weapon now. It's super good. And the last weapon. Now this gun is, for the last gun, a lot of people would put it like somewhere here, but I'm gonna put it here, and here's why. Actually, I'm gonna put it behind the RE45 because I'll pick this up instead of this. Here's why. I like this gun with the 6x scope, but sometimes I hate the fuck out of it, because literally the only good thing coming out of this gun is when you fully charge it up and you hit somebody at full charge. Because literally anything else you do, it fucking wastes ammo and you hit them for like 3 damage. That's so garbage. I hate the fact that it does that. The one thing I would change about this gun is that instead of using 2 bullets per shot, use 1. Then it'll come up here. But for now, it's right here. Yeah, I think this is fun. I think this is the list. I don't care who fucking gets mad. I don't care. Actually, I do care. But please don't get mad at me. But I think this is the list. I think this is a well made list. I would argue this is the best list of all time. Yeah, that's right. That's right. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Like the video. Again, follow my Twitch because I'm probably gonna be streaming later. Yeah, this is a good list. I think. Any final changes? No, I don't think there's. Actually, yeah, I'd probably put the Hemlock right behind the Mastiff. I'd rather pick up the Mastiff instead of the Hemlock on its own. But yeah, I think that's about it. That's the last change I'm gonna make, and hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Also, happy International Women's Day.